Welcome to this latest live stream. Hope everyone's well. Welcome to live stream number 218. Wow. So what I'll do in a sec, go through who got in the chat and stuff, and I will put the link in the chat if anyone's popping to do that a little bit later on and stuff. And basically tonight, just brief outline by the title, as you can probably tell. Damn, hope it won't be long. Meaning, hopefully, it won't be that long before we're allowed to do a lot more things in the reselling community and other bits and PC family, etc., etc., etc. But I'll explain a bit about that later on. If anyone's obviously like Michelle, obviously from America, if you don't know, But first things first. We'll go through and see the legends we got in as guests for the side chat. We have Paul popped in. Damien's popped in there. Oh, you're good, Paul. Excellent. Michelle popped in there from the US. We've got Derek's popped in as well. Chris Tyler's popped in. There'll be a little while for people pop in as it lags behind 10 minutes for notifications. If they do go out, fingers crossed, touch wood and all that. So, yeah, I just really wanted to sort of just discuss very, very briefly, because I got a video coming out tomorrow, which is brief as well, but briefer, about the situation and stuff. And just wanted to go through a bit and pieces. What are we all looking forward to? Let us know in the chat. What are we all looking forward to? Whether it's seeing family, going around the car boot, etc., whatever else. We got Nia's popped. Oh, Shazad has just jumped. Jimmy's there, Nia. We got Ian J Vintage popped in. A's popped in as well. Just popping Aid. Appreciate that. But as I say, I kind of like was reading it the other day. And he said about it. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. We gotta be just what sort of like restrictions we have and what we have and what this day and that day and this day and all that. Because what I decided to do then, double check like what you can do once you know roughly what date. It may not be that date, of course. We just got to take it day by day. But the date of the fact, we got to just be just and think to yourself, right, I'm going to go and check all my sourcing opportunities, whatever they may be. When are they roughly going to say you're going to be on, or have they got a message board on their Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or you got a website? Do you put like, say, you might happen on this date? Let us know in the comment section whether blah 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 blah. Like I saw on Damien's did the same thing on his car boot. He posted that on Monumental's page. Fair enough. Ours probably won't be on till they can guarantee they got to do it with the government, my locals, and with their local people that they go and see, the local councils and stuff. So basically, if you're from elsewhere in the world, basically our glorious leader of the hair, he's said about a few things that can open at certain times. Well, but fingers crossed, touch wood, it all happens, all that at certain times. And it's kind of like a mapped out schedule and stuff. But I'll talk more about that in a bit. Let me just go through there. Basically, as you probably already know, I got new glasses. I went to the opticians locally, Specsavers and opticians in the UK, a couple of weeks ago to get my eyes tested and checked. It cost me £59. I get the free eye test anyway, but £59. Basically, left eye is a little bit more lazier, right eye is perfectly fine. And then basically, I chose these glasses. They're not branded. The last one were branded, so I got these like nice little ones. Thinner version, and yeah, they're doing all right. Picked them up yesterday because I was recording a vlog yesterday all day, so So it's quite a long vlog, and I managed to get another vlog out of there, which will be a short vlog to discuss more in depth, or well, as depth as I can anyway. But yeah, I thought why not to go for these ones? They're quite cool. They're quite glary, as you can see. Can see me. No, I'm not cheating, folks. Anyway, yeah, Derek says there, just make sure when it all opens up, source as much as you can before it all locks down again. Yes, pretty much, because Northern Ireland, Wales, and Scotland have got their own versions, but basically the same. So it's basically saying to that is like, because obviously we had 3 months off last year, and then we had a torrid Christmas and torrid winter on it all, back down tiers and all the rest of it. Yeah. So basically, make sure if you can clear as much as you can between now and April the 12th, I think. Fingers crossed, touch wood and all that. It opens. Then basically clear as much backlog as you can, and then go and try and get as much quality merchandise gear as you can. Yeah, not that I want it to lock down again, because my mental health's going to go through the roof. But that's another thing anyway. Lincoln Sellers popped in. KFC reselling. Is that Andrew, by the way? KFC. Because if you remember, Louise KLC used to call her KFC. If it is, say hello. If it's someone else, fair enough. Hello, KFC. I remember these things. Paul says, I have to have my lenses made thinner because if I sunbathe, it will set my eyes. Oh, blimey. Ouch. Yeah, my glasses are for like long vision. Mainly long vision. I also use them when I play games or do live streams, sometimes to read things. Driving, quite mainly, I drive where I do. Depends if my eyes get tired, but probably about 60% of the time I wear my glasses, and the rest I don't. Also, I don't wear them to sleep in, but yeah, that's the thing. So it's like trying to just be safe with situation, but with your spectacle wear. It's sort of a fashionable thing these days to wear glasses. Not like 20, 30 years ago. Back when I was a kid, I used to wear the thick glasses like that. If you see, write down my Facebook profile, if you're from my friends list, proper Facebook profile, not me, one that's down in the description below. But I used to wear these thick ones like that. Like bleeding Dame Evan Beverages or something. You know what I mean? Jesus, mental. Because I had a lazy, I think it was my left eye was lazy. Yeah, I had a patch on my left eye when I was about 4 years old. It's a bit of shit, but what can you do? Yeah, I don't mind it. I just don't mind. I ate the cost, because my last pair that I had were near enough over £100. I was like, for God's sake. But this pair, 59 quid, all day long, done, bosh. But it's what it is. Yeah. Let's have a look there. But yeah. But as I say, I was checking out my areas for being as we're coming out very, 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 very slowly, our lockdown, and checking on my sourcing options. I won't disclose where any of them are, because obviously at the moment, as we know, especially like the first lockdown, we had a lot of people who were furloughed from jobs, so doing more reselling and gaining that sort of stuff. And then we had quite a few influx of YouTubers who do that in respect for the reselling and that. So we sort of like all people here, even if you're from a different country, you can probably say 5 or 6 people, name them in your head, who's in your area, who sit at car boots, thrift stores, garage sales, jumble sale trails, etc., etc. That we see regularly. I can myself, which is fair enough, because it's nice little competition. It's like when you go around the garage sales or like the car boots for us, and you flip in, just going straight in, that you queue up, see the same people, they're going to go for the games, We're going to go through this. We're going to go through that. We're going to go through anyway, and that. And you're going around these source opportunity like car boots and stuff. It's literally running around. It's basically grab a trolley. Like I've got before trolley, not like the vinegar jars trolley, all old. Anyway, before trolley, and I was running around, literally just legging it around like halfway down the car boot, trying to pick up some decent stuff. First half an hour is crucial. After that, if you don't find anything in the first half an hour, you basically usually, not all the time, don't get me wrong, not all the time, but usually don't pick up much. But you sometimes do. You just have to wait and stuff like that. Evening, Aaron. But don't be depressed or anything. If someone picks up something in front of you, you're going to get something in front of someone else. Anyway, because we're looking through. Is that true? Pull. Oh, dear me. Well, as I say, one of my sourcing opportunities opened up today via what's the word? Basically by non-contact, so leaving things out on the porch. It's the free Facebook page, basically. Not disclosing what it's called, but I haven't seen anything today that's worth it on there. It's basically big things like sofas and beds and chairs and mattresses and stuff. That's be on there, like, and kids stuff as well. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Okay, I'll have a look, because you've got to check each day you're sourcing as much as you can if you're working or stuff and this, that, and the other. Anyway, if you have got any questions, let me in the comments, post a comment in the side chat. Or if you want to wait till after the fact, put it in the comments below. And as I always forget, my name's Peter, part-time eBay reseller from the southeast, Epsom, and all that stuff. Been doing eBay since beginning of 2016 and YouTube since May 17. So that's a bit about me. If you want to know a bit more about me, put a question in or and that sort of thing. We'll answer these questions. Yeah, I thought it might be. Yeah, that's why I wanted to double check anyway. But yeah. But with regards to that, it will be nice to go and meet people, meet your friends. Like, I got friends outside of reselling, as we all have, and I've not seen them for a long time. So chat to them occasionally on like the phone and all the rest of it like that. But it's more like you want to meet them in person, which you can do. I think it's on the 8th. Meet two people or meet another friend. I'm thinking, fair enough, and all that, which is okay. Don't get me wrong. Meet them for a picnic, which is cool. Or sit on a bench or wherever it is. The 8th, yeah. And then more when it's 29th of March, when you play golf or whatever it is. I think it's golf and that. Or you do your 6 people, 2 households and that. Will be cool. Because I can see more people at outdoor gatherings. Or obviously I can't like in private gardens, like, which is like the gardens like you get in I don't know, like parks and stuff and all that stuff. And obviously from the 12th is where we want, which is basically saying the fact is that you can do go to the park, go to the zoo, meet more friends, non-essential retail opens, fingers crossed, all the rest of it. I won't go through them all, but and that, it's just you gotta try and work it out. But that's what Derek said. Try and clear your backlog. And then try and make that big space to source, which I have to do myself. I can only source a little bit per time, because the fact is, if I don't, I keep sourcing, I run out of space to put stuff, which I had already last year when I went sourcing from June or where it was to August. Or after that. Evening, Ali. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's just like trying to get through things. And also I want to be able to go more places, like for vlogs where I wrote a list down back in, end of 2019. And I was like to myself, right, I'm going to go so go here, go there, for do more vlogs, meet more people, go to concerts, this, that, and the other. I'm thinking, great, I couldn't do any of that. And since then I've lost the list, of course. Hi Daryl, thanks for popping in, mate. But I'm gonna write another list. Fingers crossed, so I can do a lot of things because there's a couple of concerts I want to go to see. A band that I really love called Enter Shikari. They're from St Albans, which is not far from Nick and Andrea. And they are electronic core band, metal, rock. They've been going around since 2002. Professionally, they had a band since '99, but called Hybrid, but they're called Enter Shikari. And then there's a metal band from Germany coming over, fingers crossed, coming over at some point to play. I think it's in Brixton, because the one at Enter Shikari is possibly, hopefully, down the line, be in the Alexander Palace, which can hold 10,000 people. But they do say from June, I think it is, 21st of June, all social legal limits. But then they do say 10,000 people at sporting events and that, and then others indoors and the nightclub and stuff. But it'd be quite hard to know when if it is in June, because it's placed the rule of 30 from like a limit of 30 people from 17th of May. I'm thinking, you pricks, my birthday's in May, so I've got to sit indoors on my birthday again for another year. That was only my 31st birthday. Yeah, 31st. Still, you know what I mean? It takes a mick. Just reading it off the BBC website, by the way. It's like, oh, my life. It does my head in, like, you know what I mean? With that. But it is what it is. But I'll have a late birthday. And everyone going to the meetup day I will go to at some point this year. You'll have to buy me a beer. But no, I can't really see it all happening. It's just what they just kind of said. But I just think it's nice to go and see people when it's safe to do. Yeah, I love to source, don't get me wrong. I'll be sourcing most weekends. But I'm really want to see my friends, like the YouTube community and meetups and friends outside of that, really like do. I like hear about them. I've seen like them ish last year a few times, but not much. I saw the Vinegar Jar more times at a car boot than I did my friends. Because they were either busy during the periods where we were allowed out or we were locked down. Shut. Boom. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, Derek. Yeah. I doubt it will, but you've got to be fingers crossed, touch wood, and hopefully you all got your jab, all that stuff and whatever else, and I've had mine and that. But yeah. Daryl says there, I was working on my 20th and cancelled party on the 21st. Oh, see, yeah, a lot of people did that. Same with the weddings and stuff. But yeah, let us know if you're not from the UK, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Wales, all that stuff. If you're from America, Australia, or wherever else, how you're dealing with the social distancing, or are you allowed out more? Because I see a varying YouTubers who from different places who are allowed out, like, I don't know, Bron, Mel, another place, people from Australia going out sourcing. And then there's people from Australia, like, trying to figure out watch, Flipping Hustler, Bonafide Hustler, Margaret, and others, and a lot of others who do source opportunities. I'm thinking, wow, that's me. And thing is, I recorded a vlog yesterday, a big vlog, and I went past, I won't disclose fully, but I went past charity shops, basically. I was like, wow. They're expensive anyway, but that's a thing. Anyway, I'm thinking, God, went past these charity shops, and just the front, of course. And I was like, filmed them. I was like, one had a Christmas tree in it. I'm thinking, oh crap, they've not even been back since Christmas. Because sometimes I go back in just to double check and make sure it's all perfect. Because one of them, the Oxfam, had a smashed window. I'm thinking, oh, you people in this bloody town, they're not content with the bloody cafes and stuff and staying at home and got smashed windows. That's another thing entirely. not Richard Pancakes. Oh dear me. Basically, Derek, you have to go around Richard's when it's safe to do so, or come round yours and go, "This is how you make a pancake." Evening, Gary. It's popping in. Laney's popped in there, sneaked in. Oh, okay, righto. I have no idea, but yeah, fair enough. Michelle says they're from the US. You still can't get into the website even to schedule an appointment to get a vaccine. Ouch. I know there's a shortage of vaccines. Was it Adam Exploits or someone was saying on one of the American streams I caught a little while ago that you're not got that many vaccines in America? But hopefully soon you'll get one. I was just contacted via my local doctor's surgery because they got tents set up for the people to do the vaccines all safely. In that, within 8 minutes. Because I had the AstraZeneca. If I had the Pfizer, I would have waited 20 minutes afterwards. I probably had no side effects, but I had the AstraZeneca and every single side effect going on, at least for about just under a week or so, was quite ill. But that's just the side effects anyway. But they called me up about 2 weeks before because I'm on a list for my disability. I've got Asperger's and recognizable disability, and they class me as a vulnerable person. As I say, I live with parents like my dad, who's classed as vulnerable as well due to his ailing body and etc. and the rest of what he's got. So it sort of works out to me to have it. So I thought fair enough. And then a friend of mine got it tomorrow. And then I had a friend who's got it on Friday. Another mate of mine had it on last Friday. So it's like, because he had AstraZeneca, but he was okay. He had a dead arm, but apart from that, it's all right. But yeah, and then another shot in a few months' time. But Chris has popped in. I popped in Chris. Calendars, fair enough. So Skillet's popped in. Popping in says still locked down here for 6 more weeks. Yeah, I think DBG said that early on. Only go max 5 kilometers from your home. Ouch. That's a bit of a shit, isn't it though? And we can't go too far as respect, but people do. I was in the post office today. That's what pissed me off though. I was in the post office today. Some foreign lady. Don't get me wrong. I'm not down on all foreign people. No, don't get me wrong. But it pissed me off because she had a mask halfway down her throat. About here. I was like, oh my life. Can you please put it on? I didn't say anything because I'm not that sort of person to sort of like moan in the post office. Because I know the people in there have been there for years. That's my local one. And she was getting a parcel redone. I was like, can you hurry up? And the person behind who was dealing with it all said to me, oh, I like you, in a way of saying, I like how you do your parcels. She said, I like you, how you do your parcels. Quick and easy, yeah. I always do it to avoid too much contact, really. It's easier to get it done that way. Do my parcels on eBay site or others, prepaid, and that. Because I never used to do it, like about a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago or so. But I've done it for a long time. And the person in front of me was, must have been Eastern European. It really annoyed the hell out of me, though. I thought to myself, can you go away and stuff? But yeah, be safe, folks. What, Wonderful Mush? Yeah. Oh yeah, he made tiny ones. Don't get me wrong. It needs a proper Derek-sized non-stick frying pan. My mum did that 1 year with a dodgy frying pan, but then got rid of it and got some decent ones from one catalogue or something. I miss that, Chris, your sports tops. But there's so many live stream videos these days, I can't keep up, to be honest. What's that about? Chris. Oh, did Extreme Booters do another unboxing? I haven't watched Extreme Booters for a long time. I don't think I subbed to them anymore. Nothing against them. It's just I had to find people to unsub to sort of like, because obviously I turn notifications off for most people anyway, so I don't get pinged or via me emails and stuff. So I was like, it's no criticism because they're good. Jim and his brother with the big beards. Anyway, and I think they did. I thought Vintage Hall about 6-7 months ago, I think, or more than that. I watched that and it was not bad. Also, they might have got another one, eh? Ah, okay, cool. Glad you've had it. Cheers, Gary. I'm a wheelchair user with spina bifida. I live in a care home type of place. Oh, I didn't know that, Gary. Independent living, still can't get mine. Ah, great. Yeah, because a mate of mine who's basically got diabetes type 2, she only had an email the other day to have it, and I don't think her mum's got it either. But and then another friend who's got learned difficulties and stuff, and a lot of problems inside and all that. She only was called the other day about it, and she did work in a after school breakfast club type school setting, which she's going to go back to in a month's time or whatever it was. And she also does work in a Oxfam charity shop because she's local to me. I've done it for years, but obviously not at the moment. And that. But yeah, hopefully soon, Gary. Fingers crossed and all that. You'll get it soon. Touch wood. They've just announced, says Michelle, stay at home. Excuse me, it's the can of Coke doing that. Stay at home restrictions are lifted. Didn't matter they were being followed. They weren't being followed anyway. Whereabouts did you say you're from, Michelle, in America? Because I kind of forget where people are from. Because isn't that right, Michelle? Each state in America has got their own rules. Or am I being confused with the whole thing with Biden doing his one for whole states, or is it different states? Because just like same with like Scotland, England, Wales, Northern Ireland are doing their own thing, which is okay. Yeah, there was just one person in there, and it pissed me off that she was not wearing a mask and doing the. Oh, that's why I stepped back a bit because no one was behind me, so I didn't want to sort of be in the line of fire for that. Lol. Who them subscribe to Derek? I need to watch your latest video, by the way, Derek, because I missed the one this afternoon. I went to the post office and then I did some photos. But I need to see your one from this morning, your sales roundup for, was it Depop or whatever you do, Etsy or some other one like that, not eBay. Self-employed, Virginia. Ah, okay, cool. I see. It's pretty much the same. Each state has been sort of governed and that, and then they do their own thing. Ah, okay. That's right. I was watching a live stream. No, not live stream. A video the other day. It's some actors, Ralph Little, and who's that guy? Let me find it there. RAL. Sweating now. Okay, it's off in a minute. Yeah, 2 pints with Ralph and Will. So Ralph Little and Will Miller. They're two guys who used to do a comedy program in the UK called 2 Pints of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. It was in the early 2000s up to about 2000, whatever, BBC Three. I think before that, BBC Choice. Anyway, they've got a show at the moment, social distancing, because Ralph Little was in a show called Death in Paradise, which is set on one of the islands. It's supposed to be, was it Guadeloupe or whatever it was? And he said they do it on another island, but it's supposed to be another Caribbean island. Anyway, this guy Ralph Lissell, do look him up. He is living in Florida now, near Florida Keys, with his partner because she's American. He went from England to do Death in Paradise for 6 months, and then he went to, before that, he went to America, and because he was saying no one's really taking no notice of his distancing rules and all that, and he's doing his usual because he's from the UK, England, and that Northern England, and that, and he's there allowed to do whatever, blah 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 blah, with like being helpful and that, and then he's like Will Mellors stuck at home, even though he just got a job on Coronation Street, which is a soap, a drama set in the north. By gum and all that jazz. If you get that little reference, northern term, by gum. Yeah, correct, indeed. Yes, Sheridan Smith, indeed. Yep, she's doing that program about the puppies. Anyway, another character, Sheridan Smith. She's doing the puppy, like a show. They're grooming the dogs and that, trying to win whatever they're winning. It's crap, but it's got Sheridan Smith in it. I watch anything with Sheridan Smith. I watched a program a while ago. She was in, and she was having a baby that's done a house like for a year. There are cameras and that, and a partner on that, which really really good. Okay, I just intergender chat there. Chat. I had a blind lady stuck in the lift, used to spade. Fair enough, Paul. The testing electronics was a bit of a fail, but I fixed both. Okay. Yeah, I just missed that one. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I missed that. But I did kind of see near the end, and I was going to say hello, but you gone offline by the time I got thing. Because I was doing my photographing, some gaming stuff, but because I pulled a couple of Xbox 360s apart the other week, I got around to photographing them today. Hopefully they sell soon. My eBay stars in the description below, like my Facebook page and my Instagram. Do say hello. Send me a message. Because I do get quite lonely at times, and that's why I don't do as much work as I should do, because I'm like, I get no incentive to do it. But it's getting a lot lighter here in the UK now, because I think they got dark around 6 p.m. I was like, shit, that's really good. Because I'm doing my photographs and that. Didn't take too long, and I was like, oh wow. And summer's sort of semi around the corner, which is good. Love it. I might be able to get out when it's safe to do so. Do some outside vlogs. I've got a couple of outside vlogs from last year when we were allowed to go out. And I'm hoping to do some more on local nature reserves, parks, and other things. I've got like 5 or 6 I really want to do. One's not far from me. Let's have a look down there. Oxshot Woods. It's not far from me. Tubes and Golf Life, a golfing channel. Tubes from Soccer AM. As another channel, a couple of guys who do golfing, and then they, when it's safe to do so, they go around golfing, do with celebrities and people and golf. Anyway, and basically they live locally, and they were filming at Oxshot Woods a few times. I was like, oh, I should have gone down. See if they were there, because I think they're doing it early, like 7 o'clock in the morning, to avoid people, even though the dog walkers about. But yeah, talking about golf though, I heard about Tiger Woods crashing off the road and really injuring himself really badly, and in hospital. I was like, wow. Well, not wow as in wow, but I was like, oh my life, what? Because I didn't see whereabouts it was, but I just heard about it and saw some pictures of a wrecked car. I was like, I had to get out of the car via the help. I was like, damn, man. the great golfer himself, Tiger Woods, speeding. I wonder if he was under influence on that or something. Not to say he was or anything, but you know what I mean. Yeah, let's get into the chat. Oh, I see. You used to work for the council, daycare. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Paul. When did that close, by the way? A mate of mine who lives by gum. Bring him back. Anyway, a mate of mine works in a care home in Reading, near the city centre, because he lives just near the outskirts. Anyway, and basically he's working quite a lot of shifts. He does 9 to 5, or sometimes others. He's just been a little bit promoted to another role. He's got like a probation period where he's like a manager of a team, which has more responsibilities, etc. Anyway, he's doing that. Obviously, about a month ago, he caught COVID, and so did his partner on that. So they had to do their usuals. It's one after the other, because he's got 5 kids and that. So whatever it is, but I haven't seen him way before COVID. To be honest, I said C word. Oh well, sorry. Way before that, and I was like, fair enough and all that. And basically, I was talking to him the other night, and he's like quite struggling with the whole situation. We're talking about bits and pieces and stuff, and he's always busy, always been a lot busier than me, because he used to live near me. We used to go nightclubbing together. If you're brave enough to search through my shitload of pictures I used to take on Facebook, you'll see me with people nightclubbing years ago. And oh dear, those were the days. But these days I'm pipe and slips, man. Cardigans, wearing a cardigan, but it got a bit warm, so yeah, pipe and slips, man, these days. But anyway, I'll put a link in a bit. People to pop in, say hello. Nick's popped in there. Hi, Nick. He's popping in. Andy says there. No, I didn't say they did. Andy, it's just Coronation Street. Coronation Street soap opera. They have sort of like glamorized by gum, whatever it is. I can't do a northern accent because I'm southern. And that. So I was like, it's like EastEnders to glamorize a lot of things. Big fat earrings, Pat Butcher earrings. Oh dear, and whatever else and stuff. Oh, hi Lucy, thanks for popping in. LM, I did see your latest video, your short video with your box you got. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, I didn't realise. I don't really follow too much news. Carl's popped in. Hi, Carl. Anyone's got any questions, let us know. Tiger's back surgery recently, so he may have been taking painkillers. Ah, okay. I knew he wasn't 100% fit for a few years because he's had a few off-the-rail moments, Tiger Woods. He's the greatest golfer, like, of the last 20 to 25 years. Like, for example, Seve Ballesteros, Justin Rose, Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, going back a few years there. Local police brushed it off as known dangerous patch. Oh, okay. So it's a known patch of road where you go like that. I see. Righto. Hi, Richard. Thanks for popping in. Yeah. No, of course she was. Yeah. I know that, Derek. That's what I was saying. Like, Coronation Street have glamorized words like e-by gum words, and other words, and EastEnders have glamorized other words as well as big floppy earrings. I was making a joke there about Pat Butcher's earrings. Don't like your earrings, love, says Roy. But I watched that quite a lot back in the 90s and 2000s. as well as many other things. How are your football programs selling? Yeah, really well. If you want to know, let me grab eBay up. I can show you. Let me just grab that up there. There. Yeah, they're selling quite well actually. I'll answer that in a second. Aaron, thanks for the question to all and to me. Let me grab that up if I can find it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where we go? Where we go? Orders. I'll just show you these orders. There we go. Perfect. Give me 1 second. Let me just go through and I can do it from there. Yeah, okay, off there. Let me just go down via there. So I'm trying not to show any information if I can. Now, right. So, folks. So. Let me go to wrong one. I'll invite people in a mo. Share screen, share audio. There. Can we see my lovely mug? You can, yeah. So basically, a guy messaged afterwards, but he basically the other night brought this one and this one. This is a lot I got from Joan. I kept a load of Chelsea FC programs. I've got a video on it that I did, a live stream on it. I think there was 5 lots, or 5 years. This is 89 to 90, 87 to 88. So I took offers of £13 each. He didn't want me to combine it. He didn't even say that. He just brought outright each individually. So he paid twice the postage, which is fair enough because they can be quite heavy. That's why I did £4.80. Probably Collect Plus, which I use quite a lot. Chelsea ones. Hello, Rod, if you're watching back. Chelsea. And stuff like that. So they're selling well. I've still yet to sell all my Wimbledon FC programs. This is soccer. For anyone who doesn't know. An old team called Wimbledon who dissolved in 2004, went to MK Dons and AFC Wimbledon, which is local to me. So they're selling quite well. In that respect. Let me just go through. Turn that off there. Who's that? Okay, there. Right. So they're selling quite nicely, actually. I pick them up all the time when I can find them because it's easier to sell them as a bundle. Just be aware that more you buy, the more you bundle up as well, the higher the weight is going to be. So do check out your weights and check out where you can ship them, which shipping companies you can ship the football programs, or for that matter, any other type of programs there are, like if it's comics, etc., same sort of thing. But no, they went UK, so it was okay. Just to England, I should reiterate. Let's have a look there. Are we all going to feel weird stepping into a crowded? I think for the first few weeks, yes, because they're not going to get it right. I don't know if we're going to be in that situation at that particular time at the beginning of April. I don't know. But when we are allowed, I don't know if I'm going to be feeling comfortable. I'll have your mask on, of course, and my hand gel and all the rest of it, and distancing, of course. But as we all know, even if you source anywhere you source, it's a free-for-all. You're in, you're there, you're running around like a flapping bird, literally just trying to give a pound, do that. First half an hour, and then it calms down a bit because everyone else goes off to other bits and pieces. But yeah, I will feel weird. but I'm sure I'll get used to it once they have their restrictions, because my local ones have to have for the government to say so, and the local councils. So whether that be before May, who knows? Got first time watching, brilliant, lovely. I may well have been Richard, but you did some very nice little ones. You flipped a few little ones. Get Nicholas, yep. I must forget Nicholas as well. But yeah, it's going to be weird. What about yourself, folks? Weird for the car boots or any sourcing? Because I can't see we're doing jumble sales, indoor ones, until at least next year, if they're ever going to run. But yeah. Anyway, I've got a video about that tomorrow, which briefly, where bits and pieces go through, and other bits and pieces, just before I get it out, because I didn't want to add it to the big vlog, which I'll try and get out on Friday, late afternoon, because it might make it too long and all that. So yeah, do check out for those. Or it's just jumped. Do I bundle them or singles? Normally, I would bundle the comics or football programs in like as many as you can. Realistically, because you can find out your postage costs anyway. But I always look at them and double check. It can be quite hard if you've got 30, 40, 50 odd to go through each individually. So you just got to go through. So, but basically, you'll go through a bundle of comics or a bundle of football programs and check the front few pages. Oh, cheers for a like on Facebook, whoever's on Facebook. Thank you very much. And go through. And then if there's any like markings, like the Harry Potter books, any markings, then you keep it out and you do more research. But mainly just bundle them up, get them gone. Because I'm not saying it's all like this, because a lot of football programs, soccer like, goes abroad or goes to different areas. But a lot of mine do go to the southeast, south, like Chelsea, Tottenham, any teams like from down south do go, but they have gone up north and gone elsewhere. Nah, Chelsea. Indeed. Even Malcolm popping in. Franchise, yeah, well, not anymore with our new manager. Someone brought my broken camera for 25, sent a £15 offer, declined, sent 15, all right. Sent 20, was going to accept it tomorrow, but he must have been keen to pay for full. Yeah, that's the thing. People are very keen to just get where it is. He maybe want to work on it, Lucy, and that, which is good. It's always a good thing to have your stuff selling. But let us know in the chat, have you got a lot of stock, or you're running low, or you're wanting to have certain things open, or have you got contacts? Let us know. Oh, don't start that. Literally, it'll be full of. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm a reseller, conservative reseller, in that respect. But yeah, you won't be able to shit or cough or run away. You know what I mean? Oh, mate, it's going to be a mad one. When you see all the videos, people will be jumping in, like when they do GoPro footage, jumping in this and the other. It doesn't matter whatever area it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy. When you feel, because a lot of people are there just because they buy for themselves, or people who have market stalls, or they sell for other platforms on the internet, or they sell, I don't know, that house clearances, or they buy to resell other car boots, or to contacts. But yeah, it's I don't know, but you got to do what you got to do. You will find some good stuff, and when you do, let us know about it all. Pull. VHS tapes. Yeah. They're still in the shed. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide on that one. I ain't even touched them in months. So I keep forgetting they're in the shed, and B, I just other stuff to do. But I really need to slap myself. I'm working through a load of stuff. I put some stuff away yesterday, and then I put in some stuff, photograph from in here, away, and I was like, no, I haven't even gone through. I really need to, because time I do it, I've got a month to get it done and just dusted in. Shut up, Lucy, lazy VHS seller. Yeah, but I've got other things to get on, which I have done. But yeah, no, I do need to do that. It's been since June last year. No, it's good. Couple of weeks, yeah. That's good. To think about that. What were they though? Paul, what were they ones that are like Disney, or were they ones where it's pre-certificate ones, or sold a couple? All right, just a couple, not a bundle. Then south of the river. That actually reminds me, by the way. South of the river. A long time ago, because I still do watch Steve and Steph both channels when I get a chance, because I love Steve and Steph from America. When I used to pop into their live streams, they did, because obviously they're busy people. They got like TV deals and a lot of stuff going on. And I used to pop in there years ago. I was like one of their OGs with a lot of people. And they say, where are you from? And then they kind of got used to it, like south of the river. And they say it in such a way. Oh, they were just legendary people. They still are. I must really go and comment on some of their videos, even though they probably don't get a chance to read them because they've got thousands of comments. They get like 3,000 views in about an hour or more than that. It's crazy though. But it's good though. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Cost £3, righto. Got loads of stock in. Happy after 2 hauls for the past few days. Derek's got more videos coming, so he's trying to be a proper reseller, proper YouTuber with videos. Nah, he's good videos though. Do check him out. That would be fun though. If the original Wimbledon FC shipped to Milton Keynes, that'll get a literal riot. Like Chelsea, Tottenham, Millwall, and all that. You know what I mean? Crazy. Kids ones. Okay, right. Yeah, I've got plenty that's on, but they don't sell. So got to market those. Let me just invite here. Pro streamer. Fair enough. I can't say anything because I didn't watch your last stream, Derek. Here's the link if you want to pop in. Do show your face and then say who you are if I don't recognise you. There we go. If you're on Facebook, pop in. If you're on YouTube, want to pop in, say hello for a few minutes or half an hour or whatever. That's cool. But yeah. I'm sorry if I got. If you got any questions, pop in and say hello or question of what it is and do. Right. Okay, we got there. What we got here? Okay, I think I'm down the end of a chat there. Lovely. As I say, I've got a video coming out tomorrow, which I mentioned about the Dave. I called it the Dave vlog, but I've got a couple of clips from that, which I'm going to put into a video about 4 or 5 minutes long. Just talk a bit about the situation and other bits and pieces and stuff. And yeah, and then obviously I think on Friday I should have the video from the Dave vlog. However long I filmed for yesterday, because I think I filmed for loads, because I filmed out when I went to get my glasses, and then I filmed inside and done whatever else. But yeah, I know it did. Intro and end credits. I know it did. I can't be naff with all that. Hi, Jasmine. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. I'll save links there if you want to pop in. If not, I understand that. Yeah, I know they did. Wow. I can do that here. Put in end credits and credits in for video clips, but I not that professional. Same with certain people. Like when you watch Nick, very professional when he has his guests on and his Sunday streams and other streams he does. But obviously he doesn't put end credits or intros to his live streams. Yeah, it's just as it is. It's raw RAW footage, raw footage right there. But yeah. Anyway, folks. Apart from what I've said, anyone got any questions? Please do question eyes. And if you've got any videos you want me to record, then do put it down in comments now or description below. In the comments below, and all that, which would be cool. Tomorrow for me. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Edit a little video. Go through a load of stuff. Listing. Probably end up watching the video too. Because it's Thursday. Checking my local Facebook page to see if there's any stock. My free Facebook page. Local one. So I can get it on the way when I'm doing stuff. So. There you go, Nicholas. Derek said it there. But yeah, no, that's cool. But apart from that, I'm just as and when here and there. Anyone who needs any comfort or not in that way, but anyone that basically needs someone to talk to, and do message me through Facebook or Instagram, which is in the description below. Or if you would like to send me a coffee, it's in the description below. Ko-Fi website, send me a coffee. Still goes towards the equipment that I buy to do streams and videos and stuff. Because I'm always looking. I'm looking at the moment for a new camera. I'm thinking about this Sony. Hi, Glenn. Thanks for popping in. Before I try and remember what I'm saying, what Sony one? What was it? Can't remember now. There was A7, I think. Two? No, I can't remember. I forget now what Sony one. I was looking it up a while ago. So I've got this Sony DSC HX99. It's good, but crappy in the evening. Hi Z, thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate that. I'm just trying to think what one it was. You got the A7 III. Yeah, that's right. But that's like near enough, like £800, and that for me is quite a lot. Which that's my only like random vlogging thing. Can't remember what the other one was now. Cybershot cameras. Let's have a look. Hi John, thanks for popping in, John. Cheers for that. John at YLM. Yeah, because you got the RX 107, I think it is, which is looking quite good. 2019. That's quite expensive. I really can't remember what the camera was. I was looking at. No, I can't remember now. Z, no, was it the Z? Oh, I'll have to have a look in a sec. Oh, I'll do it now actually while I'm there. Oh, they bloody well are, yeah. I've had a fair amount over the year. Well, I had about 3 or 4 over the years. 2 for when I did reselling and stuff. 1 I had for a few weeks and sent and sold on because I couldn't send it back. Sold it on, but yeah. The M50. All right, I'll have to have a look at that one as well. I'll look at it in a sec. Yeah, I'm always looking because I want to look for another one. Myself. That's it. The ZV-1 because I've looked at quite a few reviews on the ZV-1, the RX V1, there's 7, sorry, RX-7 or whatever it was. There's different ones, and the ZV-1's quite a decent one. Probably not the best to have, but it's still quite expensive. The Canon M50. I've got a big camera, the Sony DSC HX 400V. It's a few years old, but I brought a wide angle lens for it, which is really cool. You have a month, something for me, and that Canon M50. But I do see people like some YouTubers like the Urban Explorers. I have thousands of pounds worth of camera equipment. It's like, geez. Is that the one that you've got though, Z? The M50? By the way, how big actually is it? Is it quite heavy? I'm only really looking for one that's quite a smaller one. I've got a bigger one to do vlogging with. M50 649. Wow, on Amazon. Jeez, that's quite a lot. But yeah, it's something that I would really like to get at some point. Then you can get a nice lens, like Sigma 1600. Well, yeah, when reselling takes off, see. Well, I've got it up here on Amazon. Have a look. When reselling probably takes off, yeah. But at the moment, I have to try and sort of diversify what I get. But yeah, I can understand it's quite a. Oh, it's got a bigger lens. No, it's because the one I've got, the Sony DSH HX99 is good. But when it comes to when it's darker, or dark areas, it's crap. Literally. I got it because I had a Canon something or another about a year ago in January. I think I had some sort of Canon, and Sam was brilliant on it, but the picture was crap, and I didn't have time to muck about with fixing it. So I sold it on and brought the DSC HX99, which does really well. I can't fault it, other than the quality of the bloody picture in the evening, which is shit. But let's have a look, see if I've got any pictures on it for the people who have brought it on Amazon. Excuse me, folks. If you've got any questions, let us know. Let's have a look for some more reviews. For that one, Z. I got a question from Aaron. I'll answer in a sec. I did shove a link in if anyone wants to pop in. It's up here. I'll pop it in one more time if anyone does. Well, that's what Amazon say, but there's other websites where I can check price comparisons on that. Let me just grab on there. Aaron says there, I used to watch a lot of Urbex, that's Urban Exploring, who is a YouTuber still worth checking out. Hi, Sail Away. Thanks for popping in. So, Aaron. If you go to my community, my channels, and go down the list and have a look, I will just tell you as well. So, I watch people like, well, when I get a chance, I watch Steve Ronin. He's a legendary guy from the US. He does probably 2 or 3 vlogs a week. He goes around with lots of Josh. As well, they're pretty excellent from the US. And then they've got friends who do other vlogs. I can't remember who else, but Abandoned Explorer for your which is Neil. He has a full-time job, but he does a lot of exploring when he can. Go if you want to go for urban explorers who are absolutely mad. You want to go Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth. They're from the northwest. Somewhere in the northwest. They've got a PO box, by the way. Hell on Earth. Yeah, same here. Sail away. I've got a fair amount, but would like to get out and see friends, see people. For example, where do they live? Osset. Ossett. So that's northwest, somewhere around there. I watched their latest one. There's loads. If you want to go down the route Forsaken Paranormal Explorers. Kurt Roberts from Wales, South Wales. There's loads, literally loads. I can't say them all, but there's plenty you can see. You know, I'm just quickly going down the list. Taser Urbex, who has a couple of kids, a job. He does it part time. He's a great guy. He goes around with Neil. Yeah, who was that, by the way? Was that Steve Ronan, by the way? Steve Ronan. Yeah. Or if you want a guy's it's called Loving Life in Mallorca or Mallorca. It's just a random guy that I found the other day. Oh, do excuse the glare. Do go and give him a sub. Loving Life Mallorca. He goes around Mallorca. He's an English expat from England. But no, so many that I don't follow. But I follow a fair amount. Abandoned World Explorer. He's goes around with exploring fighters and stuff like that, and others. But yeah, great guy. But there is so many in that respect. As I say, I can't go through them all. I'm just skipping a few. Lost Adventurers, IKS, who do a lot of bunkers. Yeah, it's plenty. Just go down my list and have a look. And that. There's so many that I don't go through, but with urban exploration, you've got to be careful. Some of the people on there can be very, very, very disrespectful. And you really want to find someone who's literally what's the word? Like a nice guy who doesn't go around trashing places. If you want to learn about cooking, then what you got to do is go to IKS, which is Ian, IKS chat room there, and he does a lot of cooking videos. Ian, learn how to cook, folks. Andrew, there you go. Learn how to cook, mate. Veggie curries, all sorts. He lives with his girlfriend. So IKS, loads. There's so many people in that respect. There's too many to actually even contemplate kind of saying in that. But yeah, loads. But yeah, do go to UK explorers or American ones or others. Exploring with Josh is another one good for America. I think it used to be Exploring with John, their friend John. I think it is. No, it might be a bit better than Cooking with Andrew. A guy from Dover with big long beard. Ian, he cooks a lot. He loves cooking. I'm trying to think if he's, yeah, just so many. But anyway, I won't go about it anymore. Yeah, definitely. Right, I'll probably on about another 10, 15 minutes. I'll pop in a link and pop in for a short period. Keith Mutton's popped in. That's how not to cook. What with Andrew? Have you seen his hob and his previous vids? Puts you off. And that's why he eats KFC. Nah, he's a legend. Team Toothbrush. Well, he knows it's Brez Bud. No, he's a ledge. He can take it. I get roasted. We all get roasted. It's just back and forth, friendly banter. That's all it ever is, and all it ever will be. Andrew's a legend. Do sub to his channel. Hell on Earth. Oh yeah. 3 friends from the northwest, but our forget now. But yeah, 3 friends, Norton, Al, and I forgot the other guy's name. That's me. They're not your typical urban exploring people, by the way. That's why if you see me wearing a Hell on Earth shirt, jumper, they got a website and they do a lot of merchandise. It's cracking stuff. Literally. Oh god. They take the mick. Literally, it's funny. It's anything out of there themselves. They can be quite sentimental. Their editing skills are quite good. They use a big Sony camera with a Rode mic, and then they've got a couple of GoPros. They all buy it separately. But yeah, if anyone wants to pop in, do say hello. Or if you want to be a guest, do message me, and then we'll get chatting. Hopefully you're well, Glyn. Things going well your end. Swan Picker, Z, and all the rest of people have said hello to. Any questions, let me know. But I say I do watch a fair amount of people when I can. Yeah. But no, I watched Brooks Holt, which is does mini golf. An American channel, Brooks Holt, Brooke and partner Alicia. They're from Texas, but they go over. I think they were in Wisconsin today, or on this video. It's filmed months ago. And that. And then I watched a video of Mark Felton. Mark Felton Productions. He does mainly World War II, Vietnam, World War One, modern-ish wars and stuff. And he did one a couple of days ago, which I missed. I love that sort of thing. I love it. Just before I came on here, I watched a program, or most of it, of a guy called Fred Dibner from Bolton, an ex-steeplejack. Basically, he died in 2004 through various illnesses, and had his 3rd wife, obviously, and all that, 2 kids and all the rest. And he loves anything oldie weldy, sort of like productions of a building or up in the steeple. Legendary guy. I watched him because they had a documentary of him. I've seen it before, but I watched it, and it was like he went up quite high to check out an abbey and the church. I was like, wow, legendary guy though. If you're watching Hell on Earth, Aaron, if they mention a few things, Fred Dibner, especially on the latest, because there's a few chimneys, Fred Dibner, now they'll know who he is. And then they go, quite a while ago, a couple of years ago, a year ago, they pick up a phone in an abandoned place, go, oh, that's Ian from IKS. Like, literally doing a friendly banter with Ian. He ain't even on the phone, but it's hilarious. But yeah, there's a lot of them about. No, it's a funny thing though, teeth and toothbrush. how he climbed these in his 1960s, 70s, and early 80s, but with no harnesses or helmets. They attached an old wooden ladder to a big old a chimney things. Pardon me. And like what? It's literally like 4 times the size of a house, and it's like he goes up there, stops, goes up, stops, little boards around, up, and oh my heart just goes like that. But in his later videos, he had to have harnesses and stuff and do it properly. But it's crazy. Hi Richard, hope things going well, mate. I enjoyed his old steeplejack videos. Oh god. Yeah, indeed. How he didn't. Literally, with anything he did, he spent 27 years restoring an old, like steamer, which you see in 2004, just a few months before he died, and you see it on like on the road up north. And basically, I've got it all on DVD. I got all the box sets, and it's amazing. 27 years on that, and that's one thing. Up in Bolton, I think it's in Bolton. I would love to go and do is visit his house. His third or fourth, might be third wife, still lives there, I believe. It's like a semi-museum. Go and see his house, and just literally just I think it's near Bolton, yeah, Lancashire, or wherever else it is in. It's just one of those things I love to do on my bucket list. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad at all. Yeah, just chatting to you guys. Then we'll pop in, pop in and put a link in. Even in the vinegar jar. Not on Fortnite, mate. Yeah, that's an amazing thing that they'll have pints at the top chimney, the pints in the pub at lunchtime. Yeah, 3 or 4 pints and go up. Their stomachs must be like that. Like that. Oh, wow. God, I couldn't do it. But no, he really great guy. And amazing stories though and stuff. And yeah, it always brings a tear to my eye watching it. Because I love that sort of thing all my life. Watching that sort of historical documentaries ever since I was a kid. As other people went out like with their mates when they was a kid or whatever, I sort of like did that a bit, but then stayed in a bit, watched the historians doing stuff. Like I watched Time Team all throughout the late 90s, 2000s and stuff. Every Sunday night, Time Team for an hour, whether it was on Channel 4. And then like watching Tony Robinson, like Blackadder or whatever, watching now they got a YouTube channel, watch that. And then like watching Tony Robinson go for varying walks about the countries, like because his latest one, some point last year, where he went through London River on the Thames. It's amazing though. But no, Fred Dibner, bygone era though. We miss it though. Yeah, same, Daryl. Definitely. I went past Fred Dibner's house 20 odd years ago. There's Richard. Saw all his steamrollers in Bolton. My stepbrother lived in. Wow. Amazing. So 20 odd years, be 2001. Yeah, that's amazing. I would love to see those. And the pit, because he dug a big pit in the back garden. Hi David, long time mate. Hopefully you're getting on well with your Vault Vintage haul and all that stuff. Let us know. Yeah, it's just amazing though, in that respect, how he there. And then obviously, because obviously I, as a kid, let's put it down a little bit. I'm sinking in the chair. Used to go to different places, different collieries and museums and whatever else, all around the country, and that I still love to, but it's difficult these days, obviously. But trying to think where I went now. Because I've been to the Jorvik Museum in York. Let's have a look. Sorry. So I'm just going for a few. Oh, there we go. Beamish. I've been to Beamish like 4 or 5 times. With my dad and mum and that. I've been for a few years now. But Beamish, like the open air museum, which could the Living Museum of the North. It's amazing. They have a chip shop, by the way. The best chips you could ever have. If you look it up, Beamish, the Living Museum of the North, all about the Victorians and that sort of thing. It's a chip. Oh wow. Because apparently the pub there was from, I think it might have been Durham, something like that, brick by brick. Apparently, one of my dad's family sort of like owned that, and then years later it was brought brick by brick. But yeah, just amazing how many there are. I've been to Locomotion Shildon. That's right. I'm trying to think. I've never been to the Newcastle, like the castle in Newcastle called Castle Keep. That's apparently pretty haunted. But yeah, the Stevenson Steam Railway, that is brilliant. If you ever get a chance to go there, the Darlington Railway, yeah, in Darlington, yeah, so much decent places up there. Don't forget, bring your rain gear. It rains a lot, but so does it down here. But no, it's just harder way of life up there. That's all I can say. Everything's going good so far today. We've sold another item today. Dickies work trousers. Wow, nice one, David. Yeah, I've got mine to go through. Did you find anything that was ripped or marks on? I had a couple of bits marked on. One had to be chucked because of rips and bits and pieces. But apart from that, it's still going well. I've yet to go through the whole lot. But hopefully your day job's going well as well, David. And I'll try and get you on for a chat at some point, David. Send me an Instagram message or Facebook, David. And we'll chat when you're free. Do a live stream chat when you're free. That'll be cool. Catch up because it's been months, obviously, since you've done a video and all the rest of it. So yeah, good to catch up when you're free. Yeah, definitely. So much passion these days. People like don't care quite a lot. Obviously, there are people who do, young people. Don't get me wrong, but there's quite a few who don't. But yeah. Wow, just jumped. Hi, Neil. Thanks for popping, Neil. I had one item with bleach on it. That was it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Did you get the 10 kilograms one, by the way, David? For £150 or whatever it is, or 140. Can't remember how much I paid now for mine. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, definitely. So just send me a message, Instagram or Facebook, at some point soon, and we'll get that going through when you're available. Because I know you work a lot. Do it for about an hour or so. Yeah. Right. I don't think anyone's going to pop in. So what I'll do in a couple of minutes is end the vlog. Anyone's got any quick questions want to ask me? They're dying to ask me questions. Anything? Then do ask away, folks. Other than that, I've got a few videos coming out next couple of days, and yeah, day vlog. And the little 5-minute video coming out tomorrow. So do get a chance to watch those videos. Funny thing is, 3 watches on it. Yeah, it's weird how many like even though you've got like a few listens up, it's weird who get watchers. But hopefully it will sell soon. Yeah, I love selling Dickies stuff. The work gear, because a lot of like people wear Dickies stuff. I think it's a Dickies. Yeah, Dickies. Yeah, because like through skateboarding and stuff, it's quite an urban thing for the skateboarding scene. Dickies. That's why I pick it up like and stuff. I wear that myself. Dickies. I've sold the work trousers, the tops, Dickies, work boots, steel toe caps, anything really. Obviously, my clothing knowledge needs to be expanded to the ladies section. But I used to get embarrassed though picking it up. I'm not a lady. Oh, you're a lady. From like, if you remember, Little Britain, the 2 ladies. Anyway, it's quite warm in here now. And yeah, I just get embarrassed, but I haven't really been embarrassed for a long time. But been so far shut down. When I go around my car boots, they're so quick to go like that. Quick. And you're like, oh, come on. Straight on the clothing. You can't get time to look through. But then we've got no jumble sales. And the clothing at the jumble trails is a bit outdoors. So you just got to do what you got to do. That's why people picking up these bales and stuff from varying places that suddenly mentioned to me. I'm like, what? But, oh well. We shall do what we do, folks. Yeah, no worries, Aid. I saw your message on there. No worries, mate. Keep with your Lego. Lol, Derek. Boom. Best item was an authentic Western wear Wrangler denim. Wow. That's quite good, actually. Because it's all picked out. I think, if I remember rightly, someone was saying it's picked out. Literally, they get it from other sources. Then it's shoved in areas. Then it's just picked out randomly from a big warehouse. It looks like a farmhouse, to be honest, but it's just a big warehouse. But luckily, you kind of got it. Well, yeah, there's so many clothing wholesalers these days. I found 20 and was told loads in that. I was like, okay, because obviously George Ross has got Pre-Love Kilo, but I'm going to continue with what I've got on the bulk vintage haul, right? Then continue with that, and then I may look into Pre-Love Kilo. It depends though if we're allowed out officially. If we are, I'll snout around the charity shops, meaning go round them, have a look locally, see if a bit further afield, see if they're any good. If not, then I may have to go and buy another bundle, if I can. Maybe look at Pre-Love Kilo or something like that. I don't know. See what's happening anyway. But see if this stuff first. With the clothing I've got, as you've seen in the video. If you haven't seen it, do watch that haul video. But there's good points and bad points about it, but not that I keen on clothing, but I do it because it's good money. Just listen to decent electrical CRTV. Is that the stuff you got the other day, Derek? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, like a Simpsons episode with Lego in it. Hi Sally, thanks for popping in. I haven't seen you around for a while, but appreciate you popping in. Always appreciated to pop in and say hi. Hello. Let's go down to the end. No, that's fair enough. No, it's good to have different channels, what you buy and stuff. But thing you got to think about, folks, is when the situation is allowed to go out again, there's about 50 channels in the UK, roughly, maybe even 100 for reselling related that we know of in the community. I found a couple of like, what? Anyway, and then you've got to think about most of those will go around charity shops, to car boots, thrifting opportunities, and thinking, shit, video after video after video after video. I brought so and so. I've got a big this thing from a charity shop worth £300. I'm like, you spend a year down my charity shops, you'll get one thing. Crap. But yeah, but I've always got reserve opportunities to source. What? Going to get through our Fox Fin. I've never heard of them, but I will have a look. Fox Vintage. Okay, let me write that down, David. I'm always keen to look into a wholesaler if they're good. I can't have another wholesaler. Well, I need to have a good wholesaler because obviously I've only got limited money. I'm not an Andrew who buys and buys and buys and buys and buys. I need to do one lot, list a lot, kind of sell it, and look into another. Is that something you want to do more of, David? The wholesale clothing? Because obviously you work a big job and stuff, and in a care home. So is that just a spare time to bit extra money just for clothing, or is it others? Onto it, David. Fox Vintage whole sale. Right. Okay, cheers. To space issues. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you messaged in the lads chat. That's right, yeah. I understand, Derek. Space issues. Yeah, same with me, really. I can only have a certain amount in, certain amount sold and in again. But yeah, I would like to look into more because obviously Car Boot Chris gets quite a lot of lovely t-shirts. And really nice ones from like, I don't know, I think wasn't he the one that had a 2-pack t-shirt? I think Car Boot Chris did. And it was so lovely. I found one like a couple of years ago, a 2-pack t-shirt, but it was a size small. Looked it up, weren't going for much, but I know some of the 2-pack ones and hip hop t-shirts go for a lot of money if they're the right sizing and right picture on the front and back. If it's like a tour t-shirt, 2-pack, but I'm trying to think. I know Cora from the X Millionaire did a video, £500 she spent on clothing from some wholesaler. It was shit. She ain't going to watch us, by the way, but it was crap. Literally, Cora Harrison. Yeah. But not that she probably would have known that, but I would have thought she would, but they're out the community, so they might not have known that sort of thing. But hello, if you're going to watch. Hello. Instagram, are they? I get followed by quite a lot of wholesalers on Instagram. I just ignore them. I've never known what they're about, but Instagram, Foxvin's right. I'll have a look on Instagram later on or tomorrow, David, and have a butchered through what they've got. Did you just message them or something? Or have they got a website? Oh, definitely, Aaron, yeah. Correct. Funny thing is, like, there's a charity shop near me, name no names, about 2 or 3 doors away from a house clearance that was set up, I think, like last January. obviously not this January 2020 house clearance place. And this charity shop was really good, local one and stuff. I was getting a lot of stuff, 2019 and back. And then I went in it about August because I didn't realise they'd reopened because they're closed for refurbishment and stuff. I thought they're closed for good. Couldn't find anything, any dirt on them or anything like that. Anything, couldn't find it. And I went in. I went in and I literally just jumped it, hit my head in the roof. I was like on the ceiling. I was like, clothing used to be everything basically £1.50 each. Sometimes two for £1, and it went up to a pair of jeans for £6-7, a t-shirt for £5. I'm like, you're on a laugh. Most of your brands you get in are only bang average. I didn't say anything. I went round and walked out again. I was like, and then I went in the house clearance one because I only went in once. House clearance. I was like shocked at their prices and all. I was thinking, right, something new, try something else, which I did. And then obviously I was looking more on the old free side. Got a lot of stuff, as you know. But yeah, it's quite hard. That's what I do as well, yeah. Because I need to sort of know or see videos on it as well, the wholesalers. For any good, because I can't spend money on type crap. Do not fancy a box from, not really. I don't fancy a box from that geezer who got his fingers in many pies. No, I do not. No, I do not. Not even going in that route. Yeah, definitely, yeah. That's fair enough, David. I understand that. The green box. No. Okay, righto, David. I understand that. They have a website, so we do, right. Only thing is, like a lot of them, they're expensive. But if you have, but if they have a sale on, or if the rest have sale on, I suppose you're giving yourself the best chance. Yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 that I'm saved to my phone, and it's like some of them are quite expensive. Then some of them are a good price, but then you're looking at it, it's like t-shirts. So I was looking like non-branded stuff. You think you really want to? That's like anything I buy. Anything I buy, whether it's reselling related or for myself, I go through all the reviews. It's like what Z was saying earlier about cameras and what cameras I want to buy. I'm looking at a ZV-1. He said the Canon M50, which is good. And then I was saying about the Sony RX7 or whatever it is, or wherever the camera is. Anyway, I forget now. And but yeah, they're quite expensive. Anything is these days, but you've really got to save up. But yeah, it's one of those things I want to do. I may have already done it, like if we were able to do what we would do previous years, but no, things happen. You've got to do what you got to do, but stay safe, folks, and yeah, just what can I say? Stay safe, relax. No, I'm just really looking forward to seeing friends and stuff, and you guys at meetups and whatever, and chatting to people and stuff. It'll be great over the next coming few months and stuff. Be able to do that, and then just go right. But the funny thing was, they saying like you can go through a pub, like you can go to a pub garden, right? I can't remember when the date was, but it would be my video tomorrow. When the date is like, it's a fuck funny thing though, because half of these pub gardens, you've got to go through a pub to get to the garden. You're like, oh, you're not allowed in a pub. What are they going to do? Have a bloody portaloo outside their pub or outside their beer garden, because beer garden you're allowed in before the pubs, indoors. It's funny as hell, folks. Like, you're going through the pubs, get to a beer garden, and then you're like, oh no, you're not allowed to use our toilet indoors. No, folk. You got to go to Portaloo, like flipping car boot, Portaloo, like that. Oh, God, shit. Oh, God. How are they going to work that out? I don't know. I said it to her mum the other day. She was like, yeah, God knows. But one of those things there, because most of the places near me, I have to go through the pub to get to the pub garden. It's usually chock-a-block full, but not to go to the pub a lot, but it'll be nice, because I know when my birthday's 3rd of May, and rest of the stuff, I think it's 17th of May when you meet up more and the rest of it. It's like, right, I'm on my birthday indoors again, but meetups, folks, if you get one, you owe me a pint. No worries, Neil. I'll be off in a minute anyway myself. Cheers, Neil. Looking forward to a meetup. Hoping to give the Bella Vita a return custom. Yeah. I am definitely not giving my hotel nearby a custom, because I'm hoping to go to the Premier Inn. I'll have to look up the Bella Vita though, Derek, to see, not now or not like 2 weeks or something, but when there's like a spark of a meetup where it is, because obviously there's going to be one in Wrexham, obviously. No idea what's in there, but and then apparently there's one in Liverpool or something or nearby, and then there's gonna be one in the south, or one with the younger YouTubers, and then the OGs. I think Carla's gonna do a Bristol one, if I remember rightly, hearing something or whatever. So yeah, I'm hoping to go to a couple, possibly, but it's always looking in to the meetup. So if you got like a meetup, like 50, 60 people go to a meetup, you got to make it viable these days anyway. And then you got to say to yourself, right, how am I going to get to a meetup? Where do I live compared to this meetup? How far is it? Am I going to go to a friend's via car? Or am I going to not drink? Or am I going to go there for a few hours or a couple of days? Because I'm hoping to go for a couple of days in that respect. So like trying to work out, because I think the Premier Inn was like £80 or £90 per day. So I did the one day before the Premier Inn, the first one I went to. All the videos on my channel, all the 3 meetups I went to, which was really good. And I enjoyed that. It was about 10 minutes from the Wetherspoons where we went to. But I would probably do 2 days where I could do a vlog, and because there's a couple of museums there I want to visit in Hitchin. If they're going to do one, who knows? Hopefully they do. And then obviously see how much that is compared to like the Bella Vita or cheers, David. I'll put it on the. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate it, mate. I'll sort it out, have a look through before I go off the PC. No, I've never been. I'm not saying it's not. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Wales is a nice place. I've been twice. Last time I went to was Snowdonia, and it snowed really heavily, and we got stuck on the mountainside for a while. Yeah, that'd be nice. Had bad things. Aye, indeed. He buys boxes from random people. Yeah, but no, I'm sure I'll be all right. But I've got to try and think about that as well. How much it's going to cost? Because obviously, as I was saying, like the cost of the train tickets there and back, and then obviously you've got your cost of your food. If it's sometimes all inclusive, but you want to buy other things out, and then obviously your beer, your drinks, So you're thinking like, if you're only going for the 1 day, it's like £90 or 80, £90 for a Premier Inn or whatever. Then you've got your train journey from me from Epsom to Hitchin. I can get that for £45 because I go through London. So I've got me stuff. I can get cheap anyway. Cheap train tickets for that. But Bristol was like nearly £80 or £70, £80 because I ain't driving to a meetup and driving back. I'll be knackered. Train journey it is. Then you got to think how much food you're going to scoff. Are you going to buy anything from the charity shops or the car boots if you go to one? Or are you going to like stay 2 nights, which I'm hoping to do? The beer, you probably spend £50 on beer. And then they've got like usually stuff for charity, like raffles and stuff. You buy stuff there and spend a tenner on raffle, and you might buy someone a beer or buy a food for someone, whatever. Now, it can be quite expensive, but then you say to yourself, it's all worth it. So get cracking on with your reselling, folks, or your work or whatever. Get some money on the side for the meetup, whatever it may be. And then, because it's worth it though. It's always worth meeting your peers, people who may resell or may just watch the videos. But I'm sure there'll be many different meetups throughout the year when we're allowed to. So yeah, I'll be going to a few of them if I can make it. Wrexham's a little bit too far from Epsom, too expensive really. I'll be spending more on the train journey there and back than the whole day or two. So yeah, it'd be good though to meet Andrew in his place of his house when we're allowed to. See that stained mattress. And now just DWA. I said cheers, David. Yeah, definitely, Aaron. Down the road from Luton, so I can go to Hitchin one. Yeah, hopefully you can when you can. Yeah, it'll be great when we can. It's sort of it's in the back of my mind. It's sort of spurring me on to do more things with like not just reselling, but more saving money from the meetup. Not just that, other things, and it's helping me be happy. Thinking some point in this year we will be there. We will be saying hello to people, being safe as well, saying that all right. Like last year, no, the year before, when we went to last meeting in Hitchin, I was vlogging, and then I spotted my eyes, calling my eye, Derek and Richard. I went, Derek, Richard. It's all in the video. You're on camera. And I went, where's Andrew? Off camera. I was like, oh, I don't know, he's somewhere. And then he was in the pub. I'm vlogging. I was like, or live streaming. I was like, yes, mate. After 85 ciders. Anyway. Oh, it is definitely. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be places if I can afford it. If the price is right, I'll be there. So yeah, it'll be cool. I'll combine it with a trip to the parents. Richard's. I expect to catch up with the family, so it breaks up all the travelling from Scotland. Yeah, because you normally travel a week before to Richard's, and then help him out, and then go down, and then come back, and then you're basically away a week and a half. Is it, Derek? Something like that. Oh, don't start that. Don't start. Oh, no. Hi, bike contest. Thanks for popping in. So basically, on a DWA drinking with Andrew, he did a live a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago now, quite a long time ago. Basically about the in one of his bedrooms, many bedrooms, mansion house bedrooms, and he'd walked off to get something, and we just see this brown stain down a mattress. It's like, oh no, it's coffee, and like, yeah, bollocks his coffee. You know he's like. No, he's a legend anyway. He's a ledge. But no, he's weird. Yep. I'm sure people visit my patch. Sure. If you ever see me out and about, like when you're all open stuff, or even now, just say hello from distance and who you are. Because I always forget to ask who you are. I'll try and shout you out in the videos and say I've met so and so, which I always do anyway. Evening tea cakes. But if there's no more chat, I'll be off in a sec. Yeah, he's given us a bit of a house tour. Yeah, just ask him. Go on DWA in the chat. He tries to read all the comments and say, "Can we have a house tour, please?" His internet might cut out. You'll see the toilet where he fell over Minnie Mouse or whatever it was. You'll see all his bedrooms. He can show you the floor because he just sits on one mat. I think it's like the bottom of his house where he sits on like a sofa and just eats and drinks. Oh god, if you can find that again, that will be funny as hell. Spider-Man No Way Home is scheduled at theatres December 17th. I'm hoping it'll be safe to go then. Yeah, that'll be a good one to do. I'm sure it will be here in a way, but we don't know officially as of yet. But yeah, Home. Oh, I've heard of that and a few other films that are coming out. But yeah, that'd be good. It might be like I don't know. You sit one with a friend, or you sit there and then someone else sits two seats away, and then again, something like half capacity. I've no idea if bike contest. To be honest, I've changed nothing on here. But it's about time I go because it's 22 minutes past 10 and got to look into the Fox wholesale bits and pieces. So thanks everyone for popping in. We had about 40 odd people at one point. And that. So yeah, I was Reed David. Bye everyone. See you later. Safe much. I'm off work on Saturday, so I'll be available from 2. Yeah, just message me via Instagram, David, or Facebook, and I'll message you privately on that one of those, and then we'll get something going for a day you're off work and that, and whenever that may be, over the next few weeks, and we get that going. It doesn't have to be a Wednesday; it can be any time you're off. So cheers, David. So yeah, cheers everyone for popping in. I appreciate that. Mate, as I say, always like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And keep subscribed for more content on Peter Ray's adventures. Stay safe. Stay, as Steve says, beautiful. All that. And yeah, catch you later. Take care. See ya.